acres of failed crops. Grim evidence of the worst drought in more than 2 decades. Countries like Zimbabwe have been on the receiving end of rapidly shifting weather patterns for successive years. But why are they being caught off guard, despite ample warnings about climate change? A leading agricultural expert says there hasn't been enough done to prepare communities to meet the changes head-on.
Climate change is the next step in the way our universe is operating, and we are being invited. Climate change is an invitation to Africans to think better, at a higher level, to research better, to do better science, to do better thinking.
Sadly, he says, the opportunity has been missed.
Our universities, colleges, research institutions still run on a colonial mentality, researching on the wrong things, producing the wrong graduates. I know I'm a professor, and I've produced many graduates in my lifetime, but I know we were training them wrongly in many respects, using the wrong paradigms. We need to understand that most of the answers we're looking for will come from within Africa.
There's been progress made in developing drought-tolerant seed varieties, but they aren't being brought to the market as quickly as many drought-ravaged farmers would like. Governments, too, are culpable.
Even the African Union in 2003 declared that for sure we need an agricultural revolution before we can have an industrial revolution in Africa. In 2003, when they declared that CAADP, the Comprehensive African Agricultural Development Program, actually expecting every country to invest at least 10% of their budgets into agriculture. Still, only a handful of countries do that. And even the ones that invest 10% or so still invest in the wrong things.
Rukuni insists Africa should strengthen smallholder farmers, giving them access to alternative technology, irrigation infrastructure, and drought-tolerant inputs. That way, they can be more resilient to droughts, easing the burden on stretched governments that have to step in to rescue them in times of need. Farai Mwakutuya, CCTV, Harare, Zimbabwe.